What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. Tonight, special salsa, hot sauce, whatever you want to call it. Based on the look of this and the consistency, it's borderline in between a hot sauce and a salsa for me. I know a lot of Hispanic people, a lot of my Hispanic friends call hot sauce salsa and kind of categorize it all together. I don't know, but it says on there salsa. Nonetheless, this was gifted to me, man, it's been a while, from Richard Belliveau. Richard, if you catch this video, man, I am so sorry for the delay on this review, but this looks to be right up my alley. So I don't know why it took me this long, other than the fact that I don't have a reason, but I'm excited. So La Coyota, Mexican food products. That's it. 100% natural, handmade, extra hot. We are experts in Mexican food. The weird thing about this, though, is that look at all the writing on the front. That's all Asian characters. Same with the green strip. So, I don't know. Very weird to me. And even on the top, you know, those are Asian characters up here. So I don't know much about this. This was just gifted to me again by a friend, Richard Belliveau, who also sent me a homegrown giant white habanero that I've already reviewed. I mean, I reviewed that like a couple days after he sent it to me. And the salsa, he just, you know, he had reached out via email and said, hey, I want to send you a salsa that I really, really like. He's watched a few of my videos and I talk about Hispanic style, Hispanic forward, Hispanic flavor. Hot sauces, salsas are my favorite. He said, I want to send you that. Plus, I want you to review and check out one of these giant white habaneros, which we did. So let's get it. So it is, see, it's a little liquidy. That's why I'm saying, you know, there's a good consistency in there and good chunks I can see in bits and pieces, but no ingredients on this. It says gluten-free. Okay. Okay. Should we try to pour a little so you can see? I mean, it's pretty runny. Not the best lighting. I'm doing it at night and it's dark right here. It's kind of a brownish green, almost baby foodish color, but a little darker. I hate to describe it that way, but that's kind of what it's looking like, with a lot of black specks and chunks and pieces in it. Let's try this. So you can definitely taste the roasted factor to it. It's a little bit too overpowering for me as far as like how heavy the roasted aspects of this are. It has a slight bitter sweetness to it. And this is going to sound weird, and it's going to sound like maybe just because I was confused at first with Mexican food products, Asian stuff here. I don't know. The labeling outside of the Asian characters does look to be more Hispanic to me, but I'm getting a mix between an Asian vibe and a Hispanic vibe. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's weird. You can see it's very thick. it grows on me. The more it rests on the palate and moves back to the throat, it kind of grows on me. When I first taste it, I'm not a big fan. It's kind of pungent and sweet and sour at the same time. And you're just getting blasted with an overwhelming charred taste. And that's kind of all you get. The flavor doesn't change much from there. But the bitterness and the sweetness kind of balance themselves out as it moves throughout your mouth and palate and toward the back of your throat, and it kind of smooths out. But right up front, it's a little too, you know. Yeah. So I could see this at like a Hispanic restaurant and being served with, chips, like, chips and salsa. I would be happy and kind of not happy at the same time if I sat down at a Hispanic restaurant for the first time and this was the hottest salsa that they gave me. Because the taste for me is just off a little bit. I don't know how else to describe it. But I would be kind of happy because there is a decent back end heat to it. And I think that it's hotter than most Hispanic restaurants I've ever been to for their house chips and salsa. Even hotter kind of than when I request something special, and they always look at me and go, yeah, we got something, blah, 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 and then they bring you just a little bit and I got to keep asking for it. You know what I mean? So I would be happy, but at the same time, I probably wouldn't eat a lot of it because it's just slightly off-putting. It's weird. I don't know how else to describe it. And that's why I go back to, it's kind of a mixture between Asian flavor and a Hispanic flavor. They're kind of meeting. And it's just kind of like they just kind of formed and made something, and I don't know what to make of it. I'm trying to look for positives here. It's okay. It's not terrible. The front of my tongue is popping a little bit, little sizzle there, but nothing crazy. So there is some respectable heat there, but it's very minimal. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, if I saw that at a carniceria or a grocery store or something, whatever, I would buy that. Like, had I not ever tried it, that's exactly what I look for. That's exactly what I look to try. And so when he sent it to me, I was, had very, very high hopes. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate it, Richard. I really do. But I'm honest with my reviews, and again, it's not bad. It's just, it's not my kind of flavor. It's a little too burnt. It's a little too sour. And the color is slightly a little off-putting. But that's very low on the totem pole of things that we're talking about here that really matters, but it does, the aesthetics of things. I do like the simplicity of the label. I think it's fantastic. I'm confused though if it's made by Hispanics or is it made by Asian influence. I don't know. I'm confused. I didn't look anything up. I'm probably not going to. So if you guys know, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know. There's your review.